I want you guys to open up your workbook to chapter 11. This is the homework that you had to submit. I want you to look at number 33, and you can pause me until you get there. Chapter 11, number 33 in your workbook. I'm looking at page 54. We're going to do a couple of these odd ones together in case you had trouble trying to find the codes for the chapter assignment. If you look at 33, right away it says, initial observation of a patient was for upper abdominal pain, dizziness, anemia. A comprehensive history and exam was performed. Moderate complexity decision-making, was conducted to admit that patient to observation to treat and rule out causes of the patient's anemia. We need to think about the basics, first of all. We need to think about where we are, what we're doing, who are we doing it on, right? We have the patient was in initial observation. They admitted that patient. We're looking for anemia. I don't care about the reasons why the patient is there. I need those levels, right, of the history, exam, and medical decision making. If I grab my CPT book, because I need to know where to start with this, right? Initial observation care. If I go to, again, the E's for evaluation and management, that's the section that we're in, okay? All of these, that's how you can find them. And if I look for initial observation care or observation care, if I scroll through this listing, I can see I don't find anything under the O, right? Occupation, office, online. But if I go back up to hospital, if I scroll a little closer, look a little more carefully, under hospital services, you can see observation care. And then it gives us 1, 2, 3 different ranges to look at, right? Remember, a range has the hyphen in the middle. So we have 99217 to 220. We have 99224 to 226. And we have 99234 to 236. So let's start at the beginning. 99217 to 99220. So I put my hand in my book, 99217, and find my page here. And it looks like on page 14, and you can pause me at any point. 99217 says observation care discharge services. So we didn't say anything about discharge, right? So I don't want that one. Initial observation care is my heading there, and that's exactly what it said in the case study or the problem, the scenario. So really, I'm looking at 99218, 219, and 220. Initial observation care, and that's exactly what it stated in our scenario. So I know now that out of this whole book, I'm down to 3 codes. So I have the sheet up here that you can use if you want to. You can use the book to finish this off, or you can use the sheet. So we're in hospital care. I'm trying to think. Yep, I do have a chart here. Initial observation care. It doesn't matter if it's new or established. And I have that here on the chart. And it says that right there under page 14, under the heading in blue, it says new or established patient. It doesn't matter. It does need to meet 3 of 3 though, correct? So if I was highlighting this example, it says comprehensive history and examination. So the history would be comprehensive, and the examination is comprehensive as well. Now you're going to say, well, all 3 of these say comprehensive. Remember, we code to the highest specificity, and these go hierarchical in order. As you move to the right, they get bigger, more heavier assessments, more dollar signs too. So if you highlight both that history and exam as comprehensive, and then moderate complexity decision making, we would highlight through moderate. That's how your chart would look. Okay. Now, if we want to know if we have to meet, what's the code where we meet 3 of 3 to the highest specificity? We meet 3 of 3 here, and we meet 3 of 3 here, not here. Okay, so we're looking at these two codes. If we code to the highest specificity, 99219 would be your code selection for number 33. Okay? Look at number 35, page 55. This one's longer. Has a lot of information we don't need right now. A 56-year-old male with an established history of arterial sclerotic, heart disease of native arteries and past stent placement is admitted through the emergency room with acute onset of chest pain. Now, I've underlined the things that help me. Admitted through the emergency room helps me. An EKG was performed, troponin levels taken. Both showed evidence of the patient having an acute transmural inferior wall myocardial infarction with ST elevation. Patient's having a heart attack. The cardiologist performs a comprehensive history. I underline that. That's my level. With the chief complaint for the history of present illness, a complete review of systems, the past family social history. The history includes the information that the pain started a week ago. Last night it got worse. Also on a scale of 1 to 10, he rated the pain an 8. It was also discovered that the patient had not been attending regular appointments in the clinic setting. A comprehensive examination was performed. I underline that. That's another level. With a high complexity medical decision making. That's my third level. It says he was taken immediately to the cardiac cath lab to look for the source of the patient's myocardial infarction. So up above, in the very beginning of this paragraph, remember we have to know where we're at and what we're doing and who the patient is, right? What's the status of the patient? So if we're admitted through the emergency room, anytime we say admitted, we're in the hospital. Okay, if we're admitted, we are definitely in the hospital. We're not capturing the emergency room service here. We're capturing the hospital service. So if you go back into your index again, okay, and search under evaluation and management and the E's again, my book should just open right there, and say hospital, it says 99221 to 99233, right? Okay, so go there. 99221. I'm on page 16. Again, pause me whenever you need to catch up. Initial hospital care. We were admitted into the hospital. It says admitted. Now I need my levels. So I'm going to look at my chart here to find hospital care. Initial. This is the first visit. Okay, so we have a comprehensive history. So I'm going to highlight this just like we did before, comprehensive history. We had a comprehensive exam. We'll code to the highest specificity, so we'll highlight all of it. And then high complexity medical decision making, and that is all the way across again. So if we need to meet 3 or 3, it doesn't matter if the patient's new or established here. What's our code? To the highest specificity, 99223 would be your answer there for number 35. And you can do all of these odd ones, because the answers are right in the back of the book to help you. The next example we could look at would be 37, right at the bottom of that page. A 2-year-old boy with bacterial pneumonia is hospitalized. He's had 5 days of therapy. Today he got a fever of 101 and he got a rash. In a subsequent hospital visit, the attending physician performed a problem-focused history and exam, and the MDM or medical decision-making complexity was low. So where are we? If we go to evaluation and management in your CPT book, back in the index, it's page 936, and we're in the hospital. Right? It says he's hospitalized. We go to that same range, 99221 to 99233. So I flip forward in my CPT book. 99221, 222, and 223 are all initial hospital care. This isn't initial. This is subsequent, and it says it right there, and I have that underlined. I had subsequent hospital visit. So subsequent starts with 231, 99232, and 99233. Okay, so now I've got it narrowed down to those 3. Now I can pick my chart here, hospital care subsequent, and put my levels in. Problem-focused history. And exam. That's expanded problem-focused, right? problem focused, expanded problem focused. And then moderate or medical decision making complexity was low. So we say straightforward or low. We only need to meet 2 of 3 for this for subsequent visits. We don't have to go as in detail with these patients because we've already seen them before. Doesn't matter. Our only option here for number 37 would be the 99231. If you turn to number 49, 49 is a good one to go over. 49 says this is office neurosurgery consultation. It's requested by the primary physician. I have underlined office and consultation. It's for a 32-year-old man on work comp who's unable to work because of a displacement of his disc with myelopathy. 2 previous surgical repairs have been unsuccessful to alleviate his pain. He's been unable to return to his employment as a bricklayer. He still has radiating pain throughout his buttocks and leg, numbness throughout the leg and foot. Reflexes are minimal to non-existent. A comprehensive history and physical exam is performed. I have that underlined. And the medical decision-making complexity was high. So if I'm back in my evaluation and management in my index, I'm on page 936 again. And now I want office consultation. Consultations can be done inpatient and outpatient. So if we look at office, that's just office or other outpatient. Those are just regular visits. This is a consultation. So we want to go to consultation, and it says 99241 to 255. What leads you to page 19 at the front of the book. Consultations is listed there, office or other outpatient consultations. And then if you look at, then they have inpatient consultations. This is office. Doesn't matter if it's new or established. Looks like we're looking at 99241. 242, 243, 244, and 245. Okay, I've got 5 codes now that it could be. I'm ready to get my table here and look at my levels. So we have an office outpatient consultation right here. I underlined comprehensive history and physical examination. So let me get my highlighter going. Comprehensive history and comprehensive physical exam. Looks like that. Again, we go all the way over here for highest specificity. And then moderate or medical decision making was high. All the way across again. Okay, if we have to meet 3 of 3 of these, and this says this right in your CPT books as well, we know that we could bill each one of these, right? But we're shorting ourselves here. We want to code to the highest specificity. Move furthest to the right, and 99245 would be your answer for this. Let's turn to number 55. Again, we're in the workbook. 55 is a pretty good paragraph here. It says subsequent follow-up care, that's a good word there we need, is provided for the patient who was transferred to a skilled nursing facility from an acute care hospital after partial recovery from a stroke. The patient developed periods of extreme dizziness, mental confusion. A detailed interval history is gathered and a detailed physical exam, is performed. Those are levels right there. Given the possibility that a new stroke could have occurred or other neurological problems have developed, new orders are written. The doctor plans to return the next day to evaluate their condition again, and moderate or medical decision-making complexity is moderate. So if I'm back in page 936 again at the back of my CPT book and I look under evaluation and management under the E's, I am in the skilled nursing facility and it says it's a subsequent follow-up visit. So if I go to under evaluation and management, alphabetically go to nursing facility, you can see subsequent care is listed there. 99307 is where that starts. So if we turn to 99307, I can see the heading, the subheading right above there, subsequent nursing facility care. That's exactly what we wanted. Our very first word was subsequent, right? So now we get to pick our levels. Let me see if I have a table for this. Subsequent nursing facility care right here. So our detailed history and detailed exam. Looks like that, right? And then what do we have? Medical decision making is